I'm Trinity Rushawn.
I'm Destiny.
We are back, y'all. The DNT Podcast is back with another episode.
Yeah.
You get on. I'm gonna let you get on. I'm gonna let you, since you so I'm gonna let you get on.
Look, I am a little fan now. We get it together. Let me get it together. Y'all, we have the one and only Rushawn, aka SAUCEGAWD, in the motherfucking building.
And if you don't know, you finna get to know.
You finna get to know.
For sure.
For sure.
So, how are you? How you feeling?
Look, introduce yourself.
Alright, so my name is Rushawn. I'm an entrepreneur. I am the owner of Saucegawd Apparel. I am a designer, and I also am getting into styling people too.
So I need to hit you up in a minute.
For sure.
That would sound like, because she's trying to get into the little modeling stuff.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I need to
We'll
work.
talk.
Can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so we just gonna get straight into it. We're gonna start with like the business aspect, like you just said, you're the owner of Saucegawd. So we just want you to start telling like what is Saucegawd and like how it came about, like how you got it started and everything.
Okay, so first off, I got the nickname Saucegawd in college. So a lot of people would call me that based off of how I dress.
Yeah.
One of the people that come to mind is Wanda. She would.
Your mom?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she would call me Saucegawd whenever she would see me, the way I was dressed and stuff like that. So I ended up naming my brand after that. I had a brand way before that though. So I have been doing like sewing and all of that since high school. I used to sew, probably starting in like the 10th grade.
Yeah.
And I would make my own clothes because, I don't know, I always was the type of person, I'm like, I don't want to wear what everybody else wears. And, you know, like where we from, you got the Jonesboro Mall.
You take that out drive me.
Exactly. So, and then everybody going there, so everybody really would be
Wearing the same stuff.
Yeah. So, I would make my own clothes, and people would compliment me on it. So I'm like, dang, you know, I could do something with this. Fast forward, college, that's when I really started. But to me, Saucegawd is like somebody who's unique, somebody who expresses themselves through the way that they dress.
For sure.
So, yeah, it's real simple, but I think anybody could be a Saucegawd.
Yeah.
For sure. What was the name before it was SAUCEGAWD?
It was Illy Apparel. And Illy because that was just my Instagram name. It used to be Illy John. So I named it after that.
You know, I remember that when your Instagram name used to be
Illy John.
Okay. All right. Yeah, let's get there because we
just drove out.
I'm trying to get to New York.
No, for real.
I'm trying to be on the next trip. Okay, yeah. Let them know what's the next thing.
I definitely got some other trips coming up though.
Yeah, we finna get into it. But before we get into it, we finna get deep real quick. Y'all know on this channel, when we have guests and sometimes when we by ourselves, we do the Let's Get Deep cards. So it's Let's Get Deep by I Am Me, or What Do You Mean? Something like that.
What do you mean? We ain't gonna
They
say
still ain't
say too
so-
much time, right?
So we're finna do a couple cards and just talk to them a little bit, and then we're gonna get back into it.
Go from deep.
Yeah, that's deep.
You think that's a good one? Or you want to put it up?
It's a good one.
Okay, you can read it.
It says, do you feel that you work too hard, work not enough, or have a good balance? I don't
That was a good one.
So, it's kind of difficult. But I don't think there's such thing as working too hard. Especially when you following your dreams. I work a lot, but what I do, I love doing it. So it don't feel like work.
So it may be too hard for somebody else
Somebody
to
else.
company.
For sure, but for me, it's fun. I have fun doing it.
You feel like you work too hard? No.
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I feel like I don't work enough, like hard enough.
Yeah. I feel it. I think at my current job, I work too hard.
Yeah.
But like knowing what I want to do, like, I don't work hard enough, and like I work more on everybody else's dreams than I do my own. So I'm working on it.
Yeah, I like it though.
Yeah, that's
Mine say, what is something that makes zero sense to you? First thing that came to mind? I'm not gonna lie.
me ask for money.
You ready to go there?
Cause it don't make it make sense.
No, I was gonna say like on the interstate. I was gonna say like speed limit.
It don't make sense.
Like I feel like cause think about it. They say they will not only give you a ticket if you going too fast. They will give you a ticket if you going too slow.
That don't make sense.
So if the speed limit is 75 and I want to go 50, you gonna give me a ticket for not going?
Yeah, I don't understand like getting the
showing
ticket.
them tickets for them slow people though, cause I be getting motherfuckers to get
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Like, come on, man.
Yes. So yeah, they don't. Or the rule that they got saying, wait till what is it now? You gotta wait till you're 21 or 25 to buy like cigarettes and stuff like that.
It's like
That
20
don't make
right now.
sense. Cause y'all not remember we doing it out the gate anyway. It's like, don't let everybody do that. Weed not being legalized in every state makes no sense to me.
It don't make
Y'all know we've been jugging and getting it out there. Like just legalize it everywhere.
That's, I don't even want to get into that because I got a
Them
whole-
a bit and you know I ain't gonna get it. The whole abortion thing. Like, how you taking my rights from me?
0 cents.
Like, you know, like, what if I get raped or something? I ain't got the right, like, I'm going to jail or I'm getting in trouble because somebody decided to rape me and I got pregnant. Like, that's taking my rights from me. If that don't make sense, you trying to, no, I don't like that. But we ain't got to go to it there, but I don't like that.
Something that don't make sense to me. It's simple. Just folks that hate on other people. I hate that so much.
I tell you one, the gatekeeping, like where you got your clothes and stuff.
Gatekeeping, like, no, for real.
Like this girl, I told her the other day, the girl was like, listen, I know you got your shorts from, you got them from Shein. Yes, I got them from Shein. Go get you some. Like, they cute.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, it don't matter.
Like, it's bad in the end. Like, the beauty industry, it's bad.
Folks ask me, they like my pants at work. Go get them. Like,
I just feel like that when I was younger though. I ain't gonna lie, guys.
Yeah.
I never rather it though.
But it's different though because you was creating your own stuff where like, you know, you was getting into your own stuff with.
But if we all like here, like we know everybody going to the same.
We know where you got it
secret.
from.
Like each one teach one.
Yeah, in a heartbeat, I let somebody know. But then at the same time, everything I wear would be my brand.
Yeah.
So shop with it.
Period.
SAUCEGAWD. Period.
Shop
SAUCEGAWD.
with it. Okay. Let's do another thing. I
Okay, I got one.
Oh, you got one. I'm sorry.
Name one thing you've been wanting to do but have been putting off. Modeling.
Yeah.
Modeling. But I'm working on it right now.
Yeah.
I'm booking it. We're getting it together over here.
I did it today. I wasn't gonna tell you. I was gonna wait until I do it.
Well, God told you to me, so here we go.
But
You
I
never.
no.
I be trying to guess. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet. Listen. Kayla told me if I'm listening to.
No, sure. Oh, she might be right.
Oh.
First one.
She wasn't the first one. I clicked on YouTube. In the first sermon, I clicked on it said, it's your listening season. I went on Instagram. It said, it's your listening season. I said, all right. Okay, God, I got it.
But no, I signed up to I don't even know if I remember telling you this a while back, but Phlebotomy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You signed up to that?
Yeah. Classes start.
Okay, what's this
Classes start next
mean?
week. That's what I'm saying. I went on the website. I guess I was right on time for real. So
That's what's up.
Yeah, I can't think of none. Like, I really can't. What was the question again?
It said, name one thing you've been wanting to do but have been putting off.
I can't think of none. Because I'm like an action taker. I'm going to do whatever.
Yeah.
I can't think of
Please, bro.
you go, yeah. You just once you set your mind, you just gonna do it. I'm trying to get.
That's what I'm saying. Please rub off on me. I overthink everything under the sun.
You just got to do it. You can't overthink, you just got to do it.
We're gonna do one more deep and then we going deep. Okay.
I can do this one.
Alright, so it said, what did you like the most about where you grew up and why?
Okay, let's talk about it. First, where did you grow up? Because I don't think we got into it,
So I'm from Kaiser, Arkansas. Ain't nobody gonna know where that's at though.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like Osceola, Blythe in that area.
Yeah.
It's a little small town. If you blink, you're gonna
You
miss
gonna
it. Literally. It's one street. One street, literally. So I grew up there. I just like how quiet it was, how calm, but in the same breath, I feel like I just was destined for more. I wanted to get out of there because it wasn't enough going on. But it was a good time. It was quiet, calm. It wasn't too much happening.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what you like to do. Go ahead.
They already know I'm from Blythe. One thing I like about Blythe, that's despite all the bad stuff that be going on, like, they're gonna step behind their people. Like, the support there, like, once they see, like, it just take one person to do something or, like, shoot off or something, and they gonna support, like, full fledged. From what I've seen, a lot of people that didn't made it so far out.
Deep they packed the gym out when the boys played in the state tournament.
That's what I'm saying. Like, no matter what it be, like, they're gonna step behind their people for sure. Like, that's what I like about them.
Yeah, I know, but you don't know. I'm from Nebraska, so what the hell I like about I don't know. I like the city life, so it's just fast. Like, it's a lot more that I don't like.
What that you don't like?
That I don't like, that I do like, but like my people there, like that's where I grew up, so that's what made me like. That's what made me want to do better. You know, like it's a dead end when you get a certain age. So I'm glad I got out of there early for real. I got lucky.
Yeah, for sure. Mine says, when you were a kid, what did you think you were going to be when you grew up?
That's a good one.
Right. I had a lot of stuff I wanted to be. I wanted to be a doctor. I wanted to be a judge. I wanted to, but the last thing I really said I wanted to be, like, which is why when I got enrolled in college and stuff, I wanted to be a physical therapist and work with, like, people within the, like, NBA, NFL, like, athletes and stuff like that. But I'll tell you what the course is.
I wanted to be a firefighter.
Did you?
Either that or a singer when I was little.
Yeah. So you be singing.
You did used to sing.
So you
I don't even sing no more though.
Wow.
I think it just got to the point of like, when I was little, I liked singing, but I had got anxiety. So everywhere I went, people were like, sing that song. And it's just like, it would tweak me out because I did not like being put on the spot.
This, I could get it.
Yeah. When I was younger, I wanted to be a bus driver, right? And then as I got older, don't ask me why, because I don't know. But then as I got older, I wanted to be a cardiologist for a long time. Yeah, I hit high school and found out I had to go to school for 11 more years. Get somebody else to do it, because I barely graduated high school. I'm ready to drop out.
That's crazy.
Like, no. It say, what are some nicknames you've had throughout your life? Mine was Disneyland, Old Lady, and Sister Brick. My uncle used to call me Sister Brick because I got a big head. And then my grandma, like he in jail. But like he always, like he'd come around, like girl had one of my uncles made sticks. And they had engraved Sister Brick on the side in it. But Sister Brick, Old Lady, and Lynn. A. And now she called me Lynn, as I know. But yeah.
Nika,
Pooh.
Yes. When they used to always call me Pooh. And that was really a little bit. Like I swear, every job that I done worked at, that's what they be calling me, like a little bit.
So, some of my nicknames probably K. K-Babe. Bacon. I don't know. I don't even know why. Yeah, bacon. I don't know why. And then when I was little, I had really big eyes. They used to call me Buckeye Beaver.
That's messed up.
But you know what?
That's messed up.
They really used to call me that. But that was like a family.
Yeah, family.
But like, why they call me that? That's close.
We are about to get deep deeper. Pick your poison. Pick your poison. I said pick, not drink. You think you got a good one?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good one. This is something about the web. I know this bullshit.
Okay.
So it say,
Stop it off.
oh, me?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. It say, what would be a good tradition for your friend group to have?
Mm.
I would really love to just take trips every year.
Yeah.
I love being around people that I love, but I also love experiencing new things. So I feel like combining the two would be
Dope.
like
Yeah,
perfect.
that's a
But you know what? Some friend groups, like, it's so hard to, like, get people, like, out their comfort zone.
Mhm.
Like, some people just be so stuck with where they at and so
Yeah.
comfortable.
I'll
Yeah.
go anywhere.
No, for real.
no facts. If I could get like any chance to get to Arkansas,
I'm going.
Especially Arkansas.
like
I remember.
See,
I'm
I
ready to
never-
go somewhere, visit a museum somewhere.
you ain't never lived nowhere else.
Huh?
You ain't never lived
Yeah,
nowhere.
but I'm just saying, no, live somewhere else.
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
But definitely, that's definitely gonna be in the works. I gotta get up out of it.
Good, yeah.
What was the question again?
What would be a good tradition for your friend group to have?
Friend. Okay. I think we're building one. I think we're currently in the works of it.
Yeah.
Especially with birthday, because you know the birthday is big for us.
Yeah.
And with the passing, you know, I think that's gonna be when we both start with Tanya and then we done children.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Like with our
us
folks.
planning something
Yeah.
to do between them, yeah.
I say, I'll say with DNT. Well, I say with Trinity and Destiny, the like friends, you know, we've been doing that. Like we did that last year, and I definitely want to do it again this year. And then for DNT, the cookout, like we're gonna make that an annual thing.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be exciting because it's only gonna get better and then
For sure.
so yeah, I say that.
Mine says describe one thing about you that is misunderstood by your friends.
Let's talk about it.
Well,
That's deep.
I feel like you don't. Well, you count because like you're my best friend, but like
Yeah.
around other friends, I don't think. Sometimes I don't think people understand like how caring I am. Like because sometimes I feel like I can give off like this nagging or like probably like this demeanor to where it make it seem like I don't care. Yeah, I feel like I'm hard. That's another thing. Like I'm hard on my friends and like hard on people I love. So I think sometimes this can be misconstrued as I don't
But
care.
that's a good thing.
But that's just me just really wanting what's best for you, like for real. Because I
Everybody
just-
needs somebody like that around
Yeah.
them.
So just not being able to just show like that caring and being like that lovey-dovey side, like, yeah.
Cause she's so shit thug.
Deal.
This girl is from Thug Town on me, you a thug.
And really be the one that be soft for real.
Yeah. Thug on the outside.
Don't be telling me about my business.
Okay. What's the question? What's something that's misunderstood?
Describe one thing about you that's misunderstood, yeah, by your friends.
Like you said, I don't think you count, but like the history behind me, like or why I do certain stuff. Like you know the why behind everything. I feel like, but not everybody know that. Like especially with like my self-esteem and like
Where you came from.
where I came from, like just that I'm slowly growing into like being myself, being comfortable with being Destiny, like without anybody saying anything. Like people be like, I don't see, like you pretty, I don't see why you do like y'all really further than from where I came from. Like I see how far I gotta go, but like where I came from, I'm doing good, so I be having to remind myself. So I feel like I misunderstand that.
I think something that people really misunderstand with my friends misunderstand about me is how closed off I am. I don't know, I've been like this my whole life for real. But it's never anything personal. Just the type of person that I am, I just prefer to be alone.
Yeah.
I like my peace. And I like being with myself. Like, I
You're
enjoy.
comfortable and
Yeah, like, cause like if we getting deep for real, I just feel more comfortable when I'm alone versus around a lot of people. I feel like that's when I can really just be me for real.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think being a masculine presenting woman, gay woman,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people put certain, I guess, how I should act on me.
Yeah.
But really, like, behind closed doors, I don't know. I don't really present myself in a masculine way. I'm a woman. You feel me?
Yeah.
But even outside of that, just feeling comfortable being 100% who I am, sometimes I just feel like people don't deserve
To
Yeah.
get
For
this.
sure.
Yeah. I'm hitting on that.
I was talking about that yesterday, like a lot of like I was talking to Kevin and Anthony,
Mm-hmm.
and like just saying like they feel more comfortable in isolation. And I was like, how? And then like he was just saying like when you're around other people, your feelings bounce off their energy. Like their energy or what they got to say about you make you feel some type of way. But when you're by yourself, you in your own thoughts, you feel confident in how you feel by yourself. But when you're around other people, then you pick up everybody's energy around you.
Yeah. Yeah. It's deep, alright.
Yeah.
Y'all took it there.
I put my card down. What is a goal you would like to accomplish in the near future? I'm just gonna say this. I ain't gonna say too much, but I want to start my own brand.
Yeah. What kind of brand? Yeah, we ain't gonna tell you.
Yeah.
We gonna try to steal it.
Just if you know, you know.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna do. Yeah.
A goal in the near future?
Yeah.
Like,
There's so many of them.
child, I'll take that long. I feel like I got so much I need to do. But I'm gonna say, it might seem minor, but of course I know it's coming, but hitting 25,
Yeah.
like, I done had this delusion that when I hit 25, a lot of stuff is gonna change for me. So I'm excited to see, like,
It's around the corner, my girl.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm excited to see, like, where.
So you 24, how old are you?
I'm 23. I'll be 24 at the end of this month. 28.
Yeah.
I'm 25.
Okay.
But I mean, I think this probably has been one of the best years of my life.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a lucky number.
Happy of you.
Yeah, for
It
sure.
is a for sure. Cause they say once you hit 30, your knees, your back, and everything hurt. You be down bad.
But
So enjoy the 5 years.
I would say another goal, like in the near future, is continue to like see where we be like really like a year from now, like with the podcast. Yes. So yeah.
A goal for me is wanting to start styling people.
Mm-hmm.
I want to definitely get into that. And then just continuing to grow my platform and scale my brand. Another one, I want to be like an advocate for Black children.
Okay.
That's something that I really want to do. I feel like children, period, are probably the most unheard
Mm-hmm.
of just everybody.
Yeah.
When they should be, I don't want to say coddled. You don't want them baby, but
Yeah,
you know, they just deserve a little extra care.
Yeah.
for sure. Y'all know random, but y'all know how I went today and I did not know. Like, you know how they say a lot of Black people don't know how to swim?
I know.
I never knew why though. Like, so back in the day, they used to put acid in the pool to get the Black folks to not swim. Like, they was banned from the, y'all, I watched a whole YouTube video on my break. Like, wild. They put acid in the pool so the Black folks couldn't swim. And then, so, the fear of swimming and why Black people don't teach their kids how to swim is because the fear of, like, being chemically burned and being in the pool. So that's why a lot of Black parents don't teach their kids how to swim. Because they scared, they don't know how to swim. They scared of water too.
Like, wow.
And that's why I shared the Little Mermaid thing on my story, because it was like, it was talking to black parents like, please teach your kids how to swim. Like, they wanna be Little Mermaid too. Like, your little girls wanna be Little Mermaid too now. Like, she black, so teach them. Like, we had this fear so long. Yeah, that it had me.
Wow, I did not know that.
Cannot swim worth nothing. Like, I be really going.
For real, I never knew the history behind it, and I came across it on Instagram, and I just Googled, was like, why black people don't know how to swim, or why they don't swim. And me and the truck over lunch.
That's crazy.
I think a lot of people fail to realize that stuff really be like generational, like
yes, for sure.
You know, we big on it.
Woo. Breaking the cycles for real. We trying to.
I see you posted something about breaking the cycles.
Yes, for sure. We think we gonna do it one more time, but you think they was gonna know.
No, let's continue. I don't know what we talking about.
Yeah, sure will.
Let's get into.
I want to ask you, like, what do you think is the most like fun part about like having your brand versus the hardest part about having a brand?
The most fun part, I think it's just fun, period, doing something that you love. Like, and I've always been big on fashion. I always loved dressing up, and I think, I don't know, it's exciting for me creating something, seeing it brought to life, but then also seeing people in it.
Yeah.
It's like, man, I made that, I created that, and people really rocking with it.
Yeah.
And then what was the question?
Like
the con, like
what's been the hardest part about having a brand?
The hardest part,
or like when you think of something that's like the most tedious.
The hardest part probably is, of course, just the con.
Yeah.
And also I think just them first few years establishing yourself and learning. I took a lot of L's, but it's because I started. I was like, when I started, I wasn't saying nothing about no courses. I had to jump into it and figure everything out. So I took a lot of L's in the beginning, but every time that occurred, I learned something from it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Other than that, I mean, it's been pretty cool.
Pretty steady ever since then. Okay. Oh, this just popped in my head while you just talking about like seeing other people in your brand. Like, if you could, like, I guess, like partner, or do you have like a dream collab with like other clothing brands that's out there? It can be from the most famous ones to even just another black owned or another small business.
One of my biggest would be, have you ever heard of Kai? By Kai? He make the Jordans with the bolt on them from New York. I would love to collab with him. He's so dope.
He's somebody you found on Instagram, or you met when you went to New York?
No, he's been doing it for a while.
A long time.
Yeah. But he's really dope. And he do clothes, he do shoes, all that. And I also just a single in person.
I knew you was gonna say that. I had like a lot of feeling you was gonna say that because
I gotta get her in my brand. I have to.
Yeah.
For sure. Did you see the picture she posted today?
No, I didn't see
It was her and her daughter. Like the shoes, you know, she just dropped the shoes and stuff. Like,
did y'all? I don't know if that's gonna get us off topic, but y'all, I don't know if y'all know about the lady that was that went up in court against Cardi B, and the lady got paid $1 million.
No.
Well, some lady was like, I know this is a little off topic, but y'all. Some lady was like, she got a YouTube. She be doing like celebrity gossip and stuff. Her name Tasha K.
Oh, I know.
She went against Cardi B, was like putting out like all these rumors, saying like Cardi B had like herpes and stuff, like was saying stuff about Cardi B and her kids, like making the rumors about her sister.
Why even do that?
So Cardi B took it to court and ended up winning the lawsuit, the defamation lawsuit for like $1 million. Baby, the lady then filed for bankruptcy, and they saying all she got to give up is a truck, another car.
Ugly though.
They said she had a bank account. She had a bank account with $40 in it. And one more thing, the lady got to give up, but everybody saying in the comments like they think she was just smart enough to move all of her big assets into other people's names, so she ain't gonna really have to pay her no money.
Yeah, cause her stuff be going up. I don't see how she would have, but shit, who knows?
but $1 million, I'm kind of bankrupt too. Cause I don't got $1 million to be giving you just because I lied on you.
Now there's a lot of people need to keep their
Mouth
mouth
closed.
like leave her alone. And her kids.
It don't matter how rich she is, the fact that she even won though, like, you probably ain't even got $10,000. You probably ain't even got $100,000 to get that lady, and now you try to pay her $1 million.
How much was in the bank account?
Now you got a truck.
It seems like $20.
And you got
All right.
They say it was
Y'all ain't gonna help me.
Oh my god. Well, she said,
You know what I'm saying? She still got a lot more to go to give her.
Baby, she even had $43.
they had to come up off that house.
You know what I'm saying? They saying she got help, but they saying they think she was smart enough to move everything in somebody else's
She
name.
had to,
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm the whitest motherfucker in here. I'm the red fucking tomato.
So yeah, don't y'all please don't be stop lying on these famous people because they will come for y'all.
Stop lying on people.
Period.
Okay.
Okay. Let's get into it. The fashion show.
Alright.
Tell the people why you had. Just get into it. Yeah. I'll just let you tell it.
Alright, so I was at the crib. I'm going through my emails and stuff, and I see in my email I was invited to New York Fashion Week, do fashion design. So I'm in there and I'm like stuck, cause I'm like, wait a minute, is this a scam?
Right.
It's not good though, cause you gotta believe that things can happen to you. I'm like, dang, what's going on? So I'm doing my research. I respond, they send me all the documents and stuff. Fast forward, I get there, and I don't know, that was probably one of the best experiences of my life.
Yeah.
I received so much love
Yeah.
down there for my brand. I remember like we going to the rehearsal and stuff. So we meeting the models for the first time, all the other designers, and everybody coming up to me just like, your brand's so hard. I wear this. I don't know about other people's stuff. You see runway shows and be real out
Different. Yeah.
And like your stuff is the type of stuff I would wear out in public.
Yeah.
And I don't know, that it's just the energy in New York, the people, the experience really, I feel like changed my life for real.
Yeah.
Cause it's just like, I think it just showed me how much farther I could take my brand.
Right.
Yeah.
But that was really,
So know that exists.
That's the exposure you needed.
yeah, and also that was probably, real, like, to myself, that was probably, it was difficult.
Mm-hmm.
But I think anytime you do something outside of your comfort zone, the reward is so much greater than the discomfort.
For sure.
So when they told me to come, I'm like, fuck my anxiety, I gotta go. I gotta do it. Like, I can't pass up an opportunity like this. I went and I did that. I'm proud of myself for that alone.
How long was it? How long did y'all stay?
So we was there for 3 or 4 days. I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
3 or 4 days. The rehearsal was the same day I got there. Then the next day was the show, and then we had other days to like downtime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But the show itself, the one I was in was probably about a little over 2 hours, and we had like a little mixer and stuff after that.
Yeah.
And they interviewed me.
Okay, how was the interview?
I didn't know I was gonna get interviewed, so I'm like I'm trying to mentally prepare. I'm like, dang, what the fuck, like. But I think in situations like that, I just black out, and it's like perform.
Yeah.
Just do what you know how to do.
Yeah.
And I think I did good, but really I can't even remember.
What they was, yeah.
Well, we was cheering you on.
We did
for
we
sure.
was-
Like, we was excited. Cause like, you been around here, but like, I feel like a lot of people still don't know around here about you. So like, I be wearing my shit, but all them pants, so I'm like, yeah, shop it. Like, come on.
And I think it's just because I'm so closed off.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people probably don't even know who I am.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I'm
We're
really,
gonna go after this interview though.
For sure.
I'm more so on social media.
Yeah.
But I do need to get my stuff circulating around here too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. I love it. Was that your first time going to New York?
Yes.
Wow.
Like, we was so excited. We was like, oh my God, like,
She in New
she
York.
went to New York. She went to Fashion Week. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, not Little Rock Fashion Week, not
Yeah.
Omaha Fashion Week. But she went to New York.
Yeah. Big
Yeah,
shit.
Like,
I cried
pop
so
your
bad. I'm
shit.
like, on the plane, I'm like, don't cry. I didn't want them
Yeah,
to
we
be on there like,
decided
what's
that's
this unstable?
Do you think that? Could you see yourself doing something like that every year, like
Yeah,
for
for
fashion
sure.
show? Yeah.
Yeah. Because the shit you be dropping be like, damn, it just get better.
I'm sure.
And I try to make myself better. Like, my goal is to outdo my last design, and I be really at war with myself. It's like I can make designs like this,
Yeah.
but it's like, no, I'm not good enough. Let me scrap this,
Yeah.
or I like sell it if it's like not something that I feel like is on par with what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like, I don't know. I try to beat myself
Right.
every time.
That what you just said, that lead me into the next thing I had on here, like being like a graphic designer, or like you said, like getting into like making designs and stuff for like other people. Cause you know I had DM'd you about that. Like, how did you get into that? Like wanting to just step outside of Saucegawd and be like, I need to start doing this for like other people, like helping other people like get that design like on a shirt, on some pants, like on some shorts.
Cause I know a lot of people don't know how to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something that I find it comes easy to me.
Yeah.
So like
I feel like that is so hard. Like
Yeah.
a lot of
I think
people,
that's the thing with me, like,
I think that
I be having a vision, but I just be needing somebody else to
that's
like
more creative to
yeah,
put it out
like
there.
that creative director for sure.
and
Like,
it get better with time. You know,
Yeah.
anything that you keep putting energy and time into, you're gonna get better at it.
Mhm.
But I think a lot of people don't know how to do it, and that'll discourage people from even starting a brand. Cause like, well, how I'm gonna do design, how I'm gonna get design. I don't know how to design, so it's like I try to offer that service, but at an affordable price. So you got some people that's busting heads. They'll charge you $200, $300 for a design,
yeah.
and so I try to do it at a more reasonable price, especially for people that's first starting out.
Right.
Yeah. That's why I be supporting the girl. Like, it's a girl from my hometown. She do her design, like she just got her LLC and stuff. She do it. I support her every chance I get because everybody starts somewhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I see the vision. Like, you popping your shit for sure. Like, you got the ideas. Like, you just need the clients.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just need to run across the right people to see you.
I think that's the hardest thing
I
though,
run into the
for
people.
like people starting any type of brand or just being an entrepreneur.
Thanks.
Like that's the hardest thing. I feel like it discourages people.
Yeah.
But I think
I
it's,
know.
You know what I'm
What
saying?
else? Like,
but it's all about mindset. And I be trying to get out here and just learn new ways to market myself.
right.
Yeah.
Cause like no matter how good a person doing, they can always do better.
For sure.
So I be trying to figure
That's
out.
a good mindset to have too, though.
Yeah,
Like knowing I can always be better than
for sure.
where I'm at.
And I ain't never satisfied. So it's like, I can do great. And it's like, okay, time to do better.
For
For
sure.
I can't help it. I don't know. I know where I'm trying to go.
Okay. This probably like the last business, This like the last business question we got like future goals that you have for the Saucegawd
For your-
brand.
For your brand.
So really, I'm trying to make my brand a household name.
Mhm.
I want it to be known worldwide. It's like my biggest. But I just want to scale it. Just get out in front of more people. Get into more fashion shows. And I also want to open my own like store.
Mhm.
But I want to do like stores. We need that down here though. I feel like it ain't enough for that.
Yeah.
All they got is culture.
I
I
want
need
to
you
open.
to have Saucegawd.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Baby, I be broke.
I want to open storefronts in like various cities,
Mhm.
and I
Yeah.
also want to do pop-up shops in various cities.
Okay.
popping up. I'm selling my stuff, and
Yeah.
better than.
I feel like they do that a lot.
There's something going on and they needed some members. Don't worry about it.
You gonna find,
If I find that, I'm gonna send it to you. 'Cause it was somebody.
you know they got the thing that's gonna be in Bible.
What?
And it's cheap. Cause I thought about it. Remember I said we
What
can
was
get us
going on?
one. I want to get us to slide and we don't even know what we're gonna sell out there. But just for them to know DNT Podcast, get us some
Right.
cards. You
Yeah.
gotta subscribe.
For sure.
But you know, what's her name? Oh, boy, sister Shelly Shell. Like she do the entrepreneurship weekend every year in blah. And I'm gonna send it to you. I think she's still taking spots if you want to do it.
Yeah.
You just pay for a little slide. They're supposed to be bringing y'all know the rapper Cassidy.
Yeah.
Her mama manage him.
Mhm.
So he supposed to be there over there, but there's just some little networking for people to do. But
Yeah.
they're gonna have like pop-ups, like a whole like one
Don't
day
worry about it.
just a pop-up
Look.
shop.
By next year, the cookout we're gonna have members and shit.
No, for sure.
By next
Hey, yeah. Pop-up shop at the cookie, bro.
at the cookout. You say you
One
try
stop.
you say you try SAUCEGAWD at the cookout.
And you can eat your chicken. And you
Oh,
might
okay.
get interviewed.
Oh, okay.
Follow me though. Get some vendor slots and just have people come up. Do
We
it.
put-
Yeah.
A year from now, y'all gonna see it. But for sure, I'm gonna send you that, cause that compared to who probably gonna be out there, SAUCEGAWD need to be out there for sure. All right, enough of the business. Like I
For
said,
sure.
enough of the shit on the See, let's get into this.
Mess.
Not you watching Zoe.
I love those.
Yeah.
Ooh, we just had a birthday yesterday. Yes.
See?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he a Gemini.
He a Gemini.
So one of the first questions I have on here, of course, I put your name. We're gonna say
Rushawn.
So we just want, of course, you already told like where you grew up, but we just want to know like more about you, like enough about SAUCEGAWD. We want to know
Is
about
Rushawn.
Rushawn. And the question, I don't know if this can help you, but I had put like how you got here, like how you got to Little Rock compared to where you from, like what about you to Little Rock, and you can just go from there.
Okay, so what brought me to Little Rock? Really just my sister was already out here.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to be outside of like where I originally grew up.
Mhm.
I wanted to be somewhere where it was a little more fast paced. And I felt like that was just the best choice
Right.
to be down here, and then my older sister was here too. I think though, because more about me, that is probably the hardest question
Yeah.
to answer. Like when people ask me about myself, it's like, dang. It's like I know, but I don't know, it's just difficult.
Pinpoint.
Yes, pinpoint like what to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Cause
Ask something.
Ask her something.
Yes.
go ahead.
Pinpoint.
Let me think about it. Like who to? Okay, look. Do like this. Describe yourself 3 words.
Describe myself with 3 words. Fashionable, quiet,
Yeah.
and driven. For sure.
Okay.
So where do like your ambition come from? Do you feel like you born with it, or you feel like you learned it?
I think I was born with it, because even like as a little kid, I knew I was gonna do big things.
For sure.
Like when I'm little, I'm in the room practicing my autograph.
Yeah.
Okay
Because
then.
I'm literally like
I'm gonna be
just-
somebody one day. Yeah.
Literally, but I think also that's me. I was manifesting this.
Back then,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, but I'm practicing my autograph, and I'm like, I'm gonna be big.
Yeah.
My soul, I already know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But what was the question? I done got sidetracked.
I think she was asking you like about me.
The ambition, like do you think you do?
Oh yeah, I was born with it for sure.
Yeah. Do you feel like who your parents are played a part in it?
Yeah, for sure. Both of my parents, they gonna
Go get
get
it.
it.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
like, I grew up. My dad had a job and about 6 side hustles.
Yeah.
And then my mom right there working her job, going to school.
Yeah.
So like I seen that growing up, and I think it definitely did rub off on me.
You grew up in a two-parent household? Okay. How many of y'all was it?
It's me, Nani, and Kai, and now my little sister Harvey. So it was 3 of hers and that fuck.
Okay. So I also have on here, I put, kind of already touched on it, but like turning 25. We know you recently just had a birthday.
Yeah.
How was it?
It was amazing. At first though, I'm like, dang. Like, I think there's like a stigma around 25. My brain like, dang, I'm getting close to the 30.
Yeah.
I'm getting close to the 30. I'm getting old. Well, not really. I think it's a blessing.
For sure.
Like,
Man.
and I was
going to make it past 21.
Yeah.
18. Like, I'm telling you, every year I reach like a milestone age, I was like, oh, I did it again.
Yeah.
Literally.
Like, for real.
That's a blessing. And I had to shift my perspective because I'm looking at it like, dang, I'm getting older, but that's good.
Yeah.
Because there's people, you know,
Ain't making it.
for sure. So,
And you still living. You living out your dreams at 25. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Are you big on birthdays? Like, do you feel like birthdays are like a big deal, or you just one of them like, I'm thankful to be 25?
I'm not big on birthdays. I could really like care less as long as I could get fly. Like,
okay.
At least let me look good on my birthday.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't really care to do too much. I just be chilling.
Okay. We have on here relationships.
Okay.
Because you win one and we are not. So we want you to go into depth about that.
and how you maintain like being an entrepreneur in a relationship. And you said you like to be by yourself, but you're in a relationship. So make it make sense to us.
Let's get into it. Start with your person, how y'all met, how long y'all been together, and just go from there.
Alright, so my girlfriend name is Sabrina. I met her back in 2017. So we've been together a long time.
Yeah.
2017, it's crazy because back then I had a big following on Twitter, and she did too. And we were in this group chat. This guy, her brother, added both of us in the group chat and was like, y'all should talk. Y'all should just. I didn't go on her DM because I don't do that. I'm like, no. I don't know. Back then I was like, what a shame.
Yeah.
But she slid in my DM. So we got to talking. And I think like my soul knew her.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
My soul knew her. Like the first conversation we had was like deeper than any conversation I probably ever had with anybody.
Yeah.
And it was comfortable. So I don't know. It was just weird how everything unfolded. I think both of us was just like, dang, it feel like we
know each other. Yeah.
So that's how we met on Telegram, basically.
Yeah.
The next question was,
How do you maintain?
So at first I struggled with that because the type of person that I am, I'm like work.
Yeah.
But I think it's something that I'm still actively working on.
Yeah.
Because it's like I know where I'm trying to go, and I feel like anybody, it's like when you reaching or chasing your goals, it feel like a rat race. Like I have to get this done. My mindset, I feel like I can't waste time.
Sure.
But I also know that I have to make time for people that I love. So I kind of like set out days for us to spend time.
Yeah.
Or at the end of my days, after I'm done doing everything I'm doing, I just spend time for doing stuff that she likes to do.
Yeah.
So like,
So do you set just like hours for your day? Like you set work hours for your day?
Cause really, like when you do a brand, you on the clock
All the time. Yeah.
So it ain't really work hours. Like I could be up at 3 and I'm still working on my brand.
Yeah.
So
was up at 12. Talk about the cookout.
For real, but that's how it be, especially when you're trying to forge your own path.
For sure.
So, it's not, I don't really have hours, I just make sure I carve out time. If she asking me to do something, like if she asking she want to watch something or she want to go to the park or something like that, I'm going to make sure.
time, yeah.
I feel like that's probably the pro of like being your own boss too. You can do that.
Being able to just make that time.
Yeah, like you can do that. You set your own schedule. Like, all right, I'm wrapping it up at 2 today because we got to do this from 2 to 5. And then I can work on that shit afterwards. Like, you can cut out the time for sure.
Are y'all the same age?
I'm 25, she's 24.
Okay. She from here?
She from Illinois.
Wow.
She came here for college?
No, she came here from me.
Oh, period. Don't play with it,
Girl!
Don't play with it.
Literally. That's a big move. You know, like.
Illinois to Arkansas for a relationship? Yeah, okay.
Like, has she been there like all her life? Wow. You about Arkansas.
That's cute.
Yeah, we're going to get about it though.
That's cute. For real.
Wow. Taste the music.
Yeah.
Taste the music.
You're an R&B girl.
For sure.
Yeah.
I like a little trap, but like I'm more.
I like a little trap.
Some, but mostly.
What's your top 2 favorite song right now? Let's do your top trap song and your top R&B right now.
Yeah, top trap song. I gotta think about it. Cause I'm like old or new. Like
New. We're gonna go with new.
I new.
Let's go with the new age.
Let me
These.
see. Dang, why is my brain going blank?
Look, you need to go to your phone and recently played.
Oh, me.
Right. Recently downloaded.
Which my brother, his music is a song called Jamaica. So that's probably my top trap. And it's not even fully
Who your brother?
His name,
Look, shout him out.
Right.
He go by Peanut, but his Apple Music is Rock2X. So
Okay.
yeah.
We love a promotion.
And then R&B. I fuck with anything Tamara.
Yeah.
Hey.
A Remedy.
Yeah.
Let me see, you're right. But for sure. But I love Link Up by her.
For sure.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
my brother.
What's the song you said?
Jamaica.
Remy, you next.
No, for sure.
She
Get
know
your ass on.
Yeah. She know I'm giving her a little time right now though.
Yeah. I'm gonna find it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I put on here. I got family ties. Like, how are you? What's your views on family? Like, are you a big family-oriented person or?
For sure. I love being around people that I love. Like, that's probably the best thing, like, forget about money or just anything. Like, I feel like having people around you that you love, that you know love you, care about you, and y'all bond and have a good time together. Like, I don't know. I don't feel like anything can replace that. And I got a little sister, so I don't know. That's my baby. I feel like I have her. How old is she? She's 7.
Yeah, that's the baby for real.
Yeah.
That's my baby, and she be like, I'm saying like, you my baby. I was like, you're my baby too.
Setting the example for sure.
So speaking of family, like, do you see yourself having like your own family, your own kids? Like, what's your view on it?
I'll be back and forth about it.
On which part?
Having kids.
Kids.
Yeah. Just because like I'm still so young, and it's so much I want to do, and I know when you start to bring kids in the mix, I don't know, you can't be selfish.
Not to say a lot of your attention is taken off of you and on them.
For sure.
And not to say that I'm a selfish person, but just with what I'm trying to do, I need to be able to focus on that.
Yeah.
So right now, I don't know if I want to have kids. If I do have kids, I'll probably be in my 30s.
Yeah. How do your girlfriend feel about it?
She's on the same. Yeah.
That's all that matters. As long as y'all on the same page. For sure.
Okay, this was something I posted on my Insta story a while back. I was asking people like in this season, like what is something that they're currently chasing? And I was gonna ask you, like, what is something you feel like Rushawn is currently chasing, like, in this season of life?
Freedom, period, in every aspect. Cause I mean, we free, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like when you think
Barely.
about it, exactly.
Okay.
Like I want to be
Free with conditions, free with limitations.
Yeah. I don't want no limitations
Yeah.
at all. And that's what I'm chasing. I just want to be free.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, that was a good one. I like that.
I just want to be free.
Literally. Cause there's a lot of things I think people don't even really realize.
That you tired.
That's holding them down.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
For real.
That nigga. Good job.
That
family man. That house. That car. Woo!
No,
Them habits.
For sure.
That one homegirl that you swear, but she just been there since day one, so you just keep giving her leeway.
A lot of times it be family.
No, for sure.
It be the family for real. Or somebody else, how somebody else gonna think about you.
Well, was that true to tell me, like, you feel like the number one person that, like, kills dreams, or when it comes to, like, I read it somewhere, but that was like the number one person that killed dreams, or like stop people from pursuing what they want to do.
Their parents.
Family, yeah, be their family, like their parents.
For sure.
That's for sure. I feel like a lot of people listen to their parents.
Cause your parents, like, you feel like that's who raised you, so you like, dang, if they saying it must be true.
Yeah.
If they saying it, that must be right. But I feel like we getting out of that now.
For sure. And that's one of my, like, goals with my brand. I just want to inspire people, like, especially where we from. It's small. It don't be a lot going on. I want people to know, like, you can do something you love and succeed regardless of what people around you telling you can or can't do. I feel like when people tell you can't do something, it's because they don't believe in themselves. Because if you believe in yourself, then you know for sure, like,
It
if
don't
you
matter
know
what
you
nobody
ain't got
say.
no limitations, you know nobody else around you do.
Yeah.
You giving up, like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's how I feel moving out my own self. Like, I'm trying to set the example. Like, I got out of there. I'm doing a podcast. I'm grinding. Like, I'm trying to get out. Like,
Do the things that I've
said I was gonna do, and it's possible. Like, just get out. Like, make the first step for sure.
Like, just leave.
Just leave, cause like even people from Little Rock, like Little Rock is a dead end when you get to a certain point.
Yes.
Go.
We're saying it now.
Like, go. I feel like I've done what I needed to do here. It's time to go. I feel like your hometown in general, though.
So you mentioned earlier, you like, to your girl, like, y'all plan on leaving, like, what do you think is the next, like, step for y'all? Like, even if you were to leave Arkansas, like, what's in your future?
What do I want to be?
Yeah. Or what would you like to live? What would you like to be your next pit stop on your journey?
So, to be honest, because I'm on some move out the country type.
Okay.
But, like, but
Yeah.
at the same time, I gotta make sure everything is right wherever I'm going. Because, you know, they have certain laws for LGBT people, or like certain places that I would have wanted to go. You gotta give up your citizenship to the U.S.
You do.
Stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
Did y'all know Tina Turner gave up her citizenship? Child, my daddy told me that the other day. She gave up her citizenship and was living in like New Zealand or something.
That's what I found out when she was dead.
I don't know where they found her, but she gave up her citizenship in like 2013, 2014. Switzerland.
I know she was there, but I didn't know she gave up.
She gave up her citizenship in like 2013, 2014.
Wow. So if you give it up, then you can't come back.
I feel like you can come back, but you probably gotta like have a green card or something.
Or something like that.
Yeah, like.
And I got family here. So it's like I got
it's a lot of parts to it.
So, but if not,
you try to go out the country.
Because there be too much going on in the United States. But
for real.
If not out the country, probably somewhere like Atlanta or LA. I feel like those are so like cliche. Or maybe even.
But you have a brand, so it makes sense. like that's the exposure.
I can see that. You in Atlanta, like, yeah, but LA is like.
Yeah, I don't know about
It's
LA.
so I feel like LA is so politic. Like,
and I just
a lot of people, they be their first pit step. Like, when you get to Atlanta, though, like, people be shooting off. Like,
yeah, for sure.
And I got family down there, so it'd be
alright.
Yeah.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, like, they wasn't the one of our options either. Like,
Yeah. Well, out the country, like where have y'all talked about like moving out the country to? Like, what's some of your like
it's on
dream places?
Well, one for me is Bali.
Mm-hmm.
Bali, Indonesia, because like it's so beautiful there. But then at the same time, they cost of living versus ours, like I'd be out there.
Man,
Literally, like they cost of
living
living
it up.
Like
it's
just like Thailand and all that. Like Thailand, for a hotel in Thailand, like $45 a night in US dollars.
Literally, but like I was seeing, cause I was looking into it, and I'm seeing like I'm watching videos, but I'm also looking at different places just like to stay, move in, and it's like $400 a month.
Bet I'm gonna go.
And it's like, and it's nice as hell. It's like paradise every day.
Yeah, like
a thing I've been seeing lately popping up on my TikTok because I've been trying to look into like the land, like buying land.
Yeah.
And a lot of women that I'm coming across, like they're buying land and starting real estate overseas because it's cheaper.
Yeah.
Like building like this one lady I'm following, like she is building like a whole like apartment like real estate place, like her own apartment complex overseas and
you talking about nah, they built a house overseas though.
somewhere she
You know what I'm talking about? The Candice girl. What's her name?
No, it ain't her. It's some other.
She didn't buy the house soon.
That's been the thing that's been popping up on my thing lately. People that's getting into like real estate and like just buying land, they're buying it overseas and building on it
I
over
never
there.
thought about that.
Because
Like
they
buying
say,
overseas.
and it's cheaper. They saying it's way cheaper. But they saying the market over here right now is a little bit
Atrocious.
Crazy.
Oh my
It's
god.
atrocious.
Like houses, like double, triple what they bought them for.
That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, we finna just live off grid. Like I just think we need to get an RV.
Let's get it.
Let's get
I'm
an
down.
We're gonna find out all the electrical
But we know how to
things.
teach. We're gonna learn how to.
We finna learn how to
work
grill.
real quick.
We finna learn how to do a little something on grill.
We
Like,
have to put y'all real.
what you mean? We're
Shoot, let's fix it.
I won't.
Thank you.
Let's
Tie
fix
down
it.
to the Chicago.
Okay.
It's possible.
No,
to do.
for sure.
But that's one. I think
Good
that's one of my like bucket list goals.
I know how to scan custom fees real quick. Put that on the fire.
I'm trying to get like you. I would like to live off the grid too though. That's lit.
It sounds like you already living on grid.
Might well be.
Saucegawd is the only thing keeping you
That makes
a face.
No, for sure.
Well, I think that's pretty much. Oh, why you on here? I said just dreams and goals that you got with like bucket list or
Or
something.
anything, any like last minute thoughts, anything you just want to put out there, want to talk about, ask us.
Right.
I'm trying to think. Bucket list. Cause I feel like I kind of talked about Bali.
Yeah.
It's like on my bucket list for sure. I have to go there.
Yeah,
Being an advocate for Black children.
for sure.
I want to do that. Like, but I just have to work on myself. Like when I step in the forefront to do something like that, I gotta be prepared. Cause you know, when you come with controversial topics,
Yeah.
you gotta be ready for the backlash.
Well,
Like
not
advocate in what way though? Like certain things for Black children, or just Black children as a whole?
Just well, Black children as a whole, but it's certain things that I feel like are personal to me. So like, I don't know. I see a lot of patterns in our people.
Yeah.
break them down. Break them down.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, I told you I ain't trying to advocate it, but I do. So I don't know. I think, and it's just small things. I just think if I'm gonna talk about it in a more broad sense, I just think that we as a people should just be more mindful of the way that we talk to each other, the way that we interact, the things that we allow to go on.
Yeah.
So I don't know, cause it's deep, and y'all, I'm so like closed off. Like I really get into
We trying to have that uncomfortable conversation, so let's get into it.
But like, I don't know,
cause you were saying you see like patterns. Like what's one of the things when you hear, like you said, the patterns that you see like this being instilled into like the kids like starting young.
Yeah. So at a young age, I think something that I really see a lot is verbal abuse.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
I see it, and I just don't think I see it, and I see people that defend it, and I don't think people realize how
much of an effect.
Yes, that it, because it can mess with a person's self-esteem.
Yeah,
it can just
shit. I can attest to it.
Like, for sure. Like it can mess with a person's self-esteem. I think that the way that your household is growing up, if it's toxic, and the things that you endure, you're going to go out into the world
and attract
what you're looking for, the same thing, because that's what you're used to.
Yeah. And you allow people to talk to you however you want to.
Right, and have parents that talk to you any kind of way, or cuss you out, or verbally just are abusive.
Yeah.
Then that's the type of partner you're gonna attract, and you're gonna be like, "My mama did that. My mama love me. This is just
this how they show their love."
Yeah, and you know,
I think first thing I think about, like even when you said it can be something as simple as sit your ass down. Like why you
just say go sit down? Like
come here, sit right here.
Yeah.
And the thing is, what I don't get about stuff like that, they can say that, but let somebody else say it to their child.
Yeah.
So if you feel like somebody else saying it to your child is wrong, why do you feel like you
saying it to
can't
your
say
child?
that? Because you the parent.
Because you know that is one
thing I slept together like.
Or no, like that was the thing back then. Like that's one of the things I will say. Like back then that I feel like still should be instilled into us now. Like how your kid can be out playing in the neighborhood, and if they do something wrong, such and such got the right to like tell up on your kid, or such and such got the right to whoop your kid.
Right.
Nowadays, like you said, you can't even talk to nobody. Kids wrong is I'm calling such something. You ain't even gonna get the argument with people like they ready to come shoot you up because you told them because you told her kid to get right. Like she's 5. Like somebody needs to tell her to get right.
And it's I don't think there's anything wrong with people disciplining kids, but I think it's a certain way that it should be done. Like I personally don't believe in whooping kids. I don't.
Let me know to.
Okay, for real. Like when I say that, people be like.
But we just talked about that on
because like you whooping your kids out of anger, you beating them like it ain't no.
I said it's a slave tactic
for sure.
And I don't think people get that and it's
y'all didn't like to get whooped on
through to the kids.
Yeah. I think that instills so much fear in them so young to where they feel like any little thing they do like. They're scared to do anything because they think that's gonna be the reaction to them doing anything. Like,
for sure. And then also
that can get deep.
And then also go into like being a people pleaser, and just I don't think people understand.
That makes sense.
That's what I'm saying. It get deep. For sure. Like
even if like you got a parent that see a certain lifestyle for you, or wants you to be a certain way, you don't want to be that way. And it's kind of like, for instance, and this ain't happened to me, but just an example, someone who is gay. A parent beat them or disown them, and it's kind of just like, I think it kind of sets off like, I have to be a certain way to accept, to be love.
Yeah.
Especially when your own family is disowning you or treating you a certain way because of who you are. I don't know.
We talked about it like let people be who they are. Like let your kids be who they want to be. Like don't try to like live through your kids. Like I'm heavy on that. Like I want you to be you because we all put on this earth for different assignments, whether we want to say it or not.
For sure.
Like, you put on this earth to be to run SAUCEGAWD. We put on this earth to run DNT. It's not gonna be the same path, and that's okay.
I look at it like, they're like, who am I to disown you because you don't like what I prefer you to like? Not saying that's what you gotta like. It's like, who am I to dictate what you like? Like that's
wild.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at their kids as an extension of them and not an individual.
Yeah.
So it's like
talk about this.
So it's like
I better watch Tabitha Brown. She said that.
No, for real though, like
They put on this earth for the assignment God sent them on this earth to do.
For sure.
Not for what you sent them to do.
Like, yeah, granted, they came through your womb, but they're not. They came through you, but that don't mean they're gonna continue to live
the way you want them,
like or live under you.
Yeah, or be who you want them to be. And
it's
that's
just what scapegoat God needs to put them here.
For sure.
And that's another reason why I'm waiting to have kids. Cause I want to make sure I'm the best parent ever. Like,
well, I just say it's just a lot of things like in this world that when it comes to kids, like people think are okay, and when I sit back and do the things that I want for my kid, I know I'm gonna get a lot of like backlash for it when it comes to like certain stuff with having kids.
And when you have kids, everybody wanted to tell you how to raise your kids.
Yeah.
But my thing was at one point was I want boys. Like I want to birth boys, and like my boys gonna be black boys. So like the shit that black men go through, black boys go through, like to know that when my kids walk outside my door to go on the bus, they got a target on their back. It terrifies me. Like it terrifies me. Like cause you just want to be that protective parent. Like my boys gonna be okay, but you can't be because you're gonna be over. You're gonna be too overbearing. Like you still wanna let your kids be who they are, but like I'm knowing what's out here. Mm-hmm. Just because you're black, I know what's gonna happen.
Right.
So that shit is full.
Kids are a lifetime like commitment, like for sure. Like people is working
like
every day.
Our parents are how old, and we are still like they responsibility in a way.
Yeah. So I'm calling my mom. How I do this?
Okay.
Hold on. So someone just reached out. What I need to say?
Like
Literally, like what I need to say. I don't know.
The advice changed, but you still need them there.
Yeah.
Daddy, the car broke down. The car don't need. What I need to do?
Dad, what does that mean?
Yeah, like
for real.
please let me know. Yeah.
Oh, you enjoyed it.
I did.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
We been cheating. We always cheating
The whole
time.
Too though.
Well, that's all we gotta understand.
Nah, I ain't got nothing to say.
So what y'all got coming for DNT? Like, what are y'all's plans? Where y'all trying to take it?
You want to go first? Or you
Go
go?
first.
One of I think our overall goals like is definitely to relocate.
Mm-hmm.
Like Arkansas is just like I said earlier, I think it's just a pit stop along the journey. Like just the foundation, like the breaking ground we needed to get it going.
Yeah.
And we talked about doing like speaking, like getting more into like speaking and like doing
Like
motivational speaking or just being like mentors and getting into doing stuff like that. Because like you said with the like being an advocate for kids, like for us it's specifically just trying to be that face for like young girls like our age, like our generation growing up, like this what this platform is for, to have them uncomfortable topics and give our life experience and opinions on stuff that we feel like our people going through that we not speaking on, that they need to be speaking on. Like we need to quit walking around like it ain't shit happening when this shit happening out here that our people need to know about, like real deal stuff. So
and not caring like who feel good about it. You know what I'm saying? Like it needs to be talked about. Like this real shit people going through. Like and this is how it is. Like
somebody gotta say it, and it's
somebody
like,
gotta say it. It'll be us for sure.
I'll say it. I don't care.
I don't care either.
You know. So
I
would definitely say relocating.
Making the cookout of annual.
Yeah, like you said, you know, we got the cookouts coming next week. Please come if you can.
For sure, I'm coming.
Pop out, even if you pop out for 10 minutes.
It's okay.
Come take a picture with DNT and then you can leave. We ain't gonna keep you too long.
Yeah.
Don't pop out.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get better at that.
Yeah.
And get out my comfort zone. Just do
We gonna be
more.
on the mic like, hey, SAUCEGAWD, the mother building.
And the places I'm trying to go, I know I'm gonna have to be
That.
Out.
Yeah, so it's like, let me get used to it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say relocating with the podcast stuff, just give more of like a, cause we be having all the vision, like so much stuff we want to do outside of just these podcasts, and we know we can do it,
And of course, building the
but
team.
so I ain't
I
gonna
see
get
what
like
you do.
building
So what
a
would
team.
y'all's team consist of? Like what?
Probably like the production. I think the main thing is the production.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
help, like somebody helping us get it together. Get us together.
And even I would say having like a some kind of like a content manager, like somebody that helps us stay like more consistent with like
Putting
the
our
stuff
out.
we put out like online and our
We got
page.
things like, we got our own
The
things.
layout we
going on.
probably need to have with our page and everything. All right. Let me go start wearing it.
Yeah. Look, I'm trying to let you do your thing.
I do this social media shit, so like I could definitely help.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even if y'all just hit me up for like pointers or y'all got a question about something concerning social media,
Mm-hmm.
I be wanting to help people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So that was my two. I said relocating and doing stuff outside of DNT.
And I say making the cookout and I say merch.
Yeah.
Coming soon.
Yeah, definitely get on
Coming
that
soon.
merch. For sure.
For sure, cause I ain't gonna lie, people been asking.
Yeah.
And then shit, next year at the cookout, who knows, might be some merch for you to buy.
Nah, there's gonna be something before then.
For sure, but you know,
It'll be something before then.
she said it.
I did.
But y'all have been tuned in to DNT Podcast. We got to sit down with Rushawn, aka
CEO of motherfucking SAUCEGAWD.
Hey.
Her information will be linked down below in the bio.
y'all. What she went, go, you know, go shout yourself out. Pop your shit.
Tell me what you got on.
So
What is
this
this?
is gonna be my next release. It's coming in June. I haven't set a date just yet, but it's gonna be early June. I'm thinking the 9th or what's that following Friday? Is it the
Like
Like
15th or 16th,
Yeah.
17th, somewhere in
I
there.
think the 16th. So one of them days,
Mhm.
I got 3 colorways. This one, it's an orange and cream and then a black and cream.
And black and green.
Yeah.
So yeah, tune in for that. I got some more stuff on the way too.
Yeah. Well, y'all been tuned in. I'm Tanika Rushawn.
I'm Destiny Lynn.
And DNT Podcast is signing out, y'all. I love y'all.